Just know, don't worry about me. I've been through so much, but I might go live on TikTok. This is session shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, My life, I just wanna. I've been through so much. I'm tired of feeling pain. I ain't gonna lie, shit ain't been the same. Right around with thoughts on me. Why would I go? Every go out with a hang on. Where I go? Should what I say so. Buzzing off the horn. Catch one of them boys in the room. You already know they don't want to smoke. Nigga know we bounce out with the dog. Boom, boom. It's all boom. Oh, you hear that bump, bump, boom. I said, how about with it? How about with them? I gotta finish that motherfucker. I gotta remix that bitch. Actually, I gotta redo that bitch. Hopping out the, how about, gotta hop on with it. I gotta hop on with it. Gotta hop on. Gotta hop on. Mm, 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 mm. Damn. I gotta fuck that up. Um, you know, I don't even know how I fuck that up. Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? Hey, I appreciate that. You ain't even had to sub. You ain't even had to sub nothing. You feel me? Appreciate you for stopping by the stream. You feel me? What's going on with everybody? How everybody doing today? Mm-mm. Yeah, just chilling, man. How everybody day going? You know, I don't know that they just been chilling like a villain. You know? Yes, sir. Everybody try some shit. I don't try a lot of shit though, man. Really just chilling though, vibing. You know, ain't gonna lie, man. Been an amazing day. Been an amazing day type shit. I ain't gonna count. Really been peaceful though. This been man. Hey man, new beginnings drop midnight, man. Midnight new beginnings drop before the album drop. So midnight, that's when you gonna see a song drop called New Beginnings, man. You know, I can say I call that more like a little, basically like an intro to like Jesus Saved Me, the album drop. You know, cause I was for to put it on the album, but I'd rather just drop that bit as like a preview. You know, like intro, like an introduction to Jesus Saved Me. You know, I ain't gonna lie though. Cause everything, listen, you get every song is new and not no old song. All these songs was made a couple of days before the album, not like a whole week yet. So every song on that bitch is new. I think I only preview on the like two songs off that bitch. Except for the one to be alone, I think I only said that on my story, but nobody don't know that's on the album. But man, it's really based off man everything I'm going through on this journey of no more sad days. That's what it really is off of. Man. That's what Jesus saved me about. It's just about like how I got to this point, you know, and how I've been feeling off like no more sad days and trying to like, be happy more than sad. About the journey I'm on now. Really about that, man. Just my gratitude to thank him for seeing something in me when I ain't seen it myself, you know. Really, really just still on the journey of turning a promise in reality, not giving up on it. Cause it's easy to give up, but it's hard to keep going while you going through something or like, something try to get in the way of what you trying to do. So, it's easy to lose motivation. Especially you ain't got no like you don't got nobody who gonna motivate you. So you gotta really be your biggest motivator. That's what I mean by that, man. Like gotta motivate yourself when you feel when you got nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like. So when I don't feel like doing, I gotta motivate myself. I gotta push myself to keep pushing. You know, man, like just no lie. I don't lie. I think I got over. I don't know why, but things going back to normal though. I had a little like people thought I had a little whoop, man, but really, dog, like with that situation, I don't got answers to. So it's like certain things I speak on, it might take it to that level though. That shit might take it to that level because a young nigga been like a young person like man, like so much been going on. I just been taking the joint like day by day and just trying to like figure life, trying to better myself and trying to better everything going on around me. Just trying to stay like try to stay focused on the bigger picture. You know, cause I gotta like, I'm living for people, man. I'm living for ones who ain't here no more. Like, I'm living for them, just trying to figure everything out, man. You know, still learning, still growing, still trying to elevate. Still trying to get there mentally. Real talk, just trying to get there, man. One day I'm gonna get there mentally, but I feel like I overcame too much. Like, no more sad days for real. No more fighting depression. No more having them thoughts of wanting to kill myself. So that's the biggest step right there. big compliment. Like, I think that's a huge one. Don't want to kill myself no more. Want to live life, you know. Man, I don't know though, man. Shit, just be like, only thing really though, it's just like certain things in my story I don't really got answers for, so that might can bother me sometimes. Cause I won't never have the answers to certain things in my story, so that would be fucking me up there sometimes. You know, but tell that man, listen, never give up on yourself, man. Always be proud of yourself, no matter what you go through, no matter what you're going through. Always be proud of yourself, man. Always be thankful. Just know your life is important. So just let you know you is a blessing. Even though whatever you're going through right now might seem like you're not. But don't throw your life away for one how you feeling and shit. Cause I know how that feels. You start thinking all the wrong things and that shit make you wanna just go ahead and kill yourself and shit don't even be worth it. You start realizing, your life is important. You know. I wish I wish some of my brothers would have knew their life was important if they ain't go off how they were feeling at the moment. Maybe they had did something with their life by now. A lot of them took I hate some of my brothers took their life. My little bro took his life. I just be hating like, off how they were feeling, you know. And I don't know how they were feeling. They probably were hurt and must be tired, but it just be like damn, you know. Shit just life, man. So I know how to feel. I used to always be like, damn, how he thought before he did it. And then when I was going through it, I know how he felt. When you feel like you alone and you battling something and like certain people you might ask to call on and they don't even try to help, it's like you be like done with it. So I started feeling like how my little bro felt, trying to call out for help and nobody wasn't there type shit. Yo, 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 what's going on? So I think that's how I feel like in that darkness, I felt how everybody I lost felt, kind of felt in some way. You know, I felt like so many people that in my life. I just felt everything. Felt how my mama felt. Felt how my pops felt. I felt how my little bro felt. I was feeling so many people how they felt. Why the reason. You know, and me every day. You know, just vision how I'm gonna kill myself, how I'm gonna do it, and how I'm gonna do it. Like what certain spot I'm gonna do it at. I remember sometimes I be in the front room in Georgia GA, right, and I just be sitting there and be like, okay, this how I'm gonna do it. Soon as somebody open that door or anybody try to knock on the door, shit, I'm be dead right here. Or I go somewhere else and be like, bro, I might do it right here. And I remember fantasizing, remember just having a nice, a big ass, sharp ass knife. It's just like, bro, I start my stuff in the stomach, arteries, anything. Then I remember I had a gun, right? I had a gun. I say, bro, I can just do it right here. You know, I remember that. I remember them days, like a lot of people don't know. I was making songs with a gun in my hand, you know, just, just ready to pull the trigger. And how many times I was making songs how I'm gonna kill myself. A lot of people don't know I had a gun in my hand. I had like a little pistol in my hand to ready to off myself. And I'm just telling people, oh, how I'm gonna kill myself through music. And they don't even know I had a gun in my hand just about to pull the trigger so many times. No cap. Like I'm talking about, I'm driving that bitch to the T, telling the motherfucker, hey, I think it was inside pain, inside pain, fucking with my heart, it's fucking with my brain. And I was inside pain. Remember that shit? Put that gun to my head. That's what people don't know on that part when I said that I really had the gun to my head. I just ain't pulled the trigger. Watch my body hit the floor. Like a lot of people don't know I really had a gun pointed to my head on that part. Inside pain. And then it's like, bro, it's just so much. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, fam? What's poppin', Jake? What's going on? Yo, what's going on? What's going on, fam? A lot of people don't know that shit, though. Like, in the fucked up part, people were fucking with inside pain, but they don't even know I'm really about to kill myself. I was about to really do that. I can laugh about it now, but back then, yeah, no, but I was really about to do that shit. Mhm. Yeah, Jay. Hey, Jay, bro, listen, I'm for to be unbanned. I'm for to be unbanned on Glow Chapo, bro. I got a couple more hours, gang. The main account, I got 8 more days, man. I got about eight more days on that one, man. On Glow Chapo, yeah, we definitely can really go crazy. But, man, no cap. I was tripping, cause a lot of people don't know I was going through too much shit, bro. And I was in a state where I don't got family there. I don't got nobody. Like my cousins who stayed in Georgia, they were like 3 hours away. So it's just like, you know, it was like shit. It's just me and the pastor who was over everything. That's why I say God can give you that gift and God can take it away. And I guess she she got grievous. God took that gift away, and she just, you know, that love she ain't had it no more. So basically, I was getting treated like bullshit, and motherfuckers like mind you, you in the state by yourself, you know, you ain't seeing shit. You get a check, but you ain't seeing that shit at all. And then it's like you gotta you going like you everybody every time somebody asks you okay, you lying to their ass saying you good. You make it seem like everything good, but really your ass and that bitch just going through it. you know, Shout out to my auntie, my uncle. But my uncle had passed away though. But they always the fucked up part is, let me tell you how this is. Like my auntie was sending me something, but she was sending it to the pastor. So whatever my auntie tried to send me, it was like I wasn't seeing that shit. So my auntie used to think I was getting shit, but the whole time I wasn't. I wasn't seeing nothing my auntie was sending me. All my uncle then was sending me and shit. So basically, they thinking everything good. The whole time, bro, I'm having suicide attempts. I done died in the crib like over 3 times. No lie, cause when everybody left the crib, when my mama just passed, that's when the shit really hit me. You know, when my auntie then was there, bro, my brother was there, everybody was there. It was like, so I was just like, I'm just thinking this shit ain't real. Cause before this shit happened, I begged Jesus. I was like, I cried to him, like, no, you can't take her. You gotta take me. No, no, no. You already took my father. And I just begged him to take me. That's all I wanted. I said, man, listen, bro, I was the one giving up. You gotta take me. You just can't take her. Like, that's the last person, you know? I really, like, went in there, you know, really went in there and just, I really cried to him. And I told him, nah, like, it's it. I can't lose my mom, you know? And at the time, man, I was just moving off emotions. I admit that. Like, when everybody left, it was like, it hit me, you know? It was just like, bro, it's like all the tears came out soon as you know, soon as everybody left, the whole house got quiet. That's when it hit me like, damn, I'm alone. You know, that shit broke me down in tears, bro. I couldn't stop crying. And I gave up. You know, that's the day I gave up on my life. You know, that's when it started. You know, being in the room, you know, and your mom just passed and shit, you know, damn, man. Dead talk, though, man. But the whole house cried. I still remember that shit like it yesterday. You know, I broke down. Like, that's when reality kick in. Like, my mama ain't coming back. You know, it's like everybody walked out that door, and I'm just in the room and just crying. That's when reality kicked in. Like, damn, my mama gone, and I ain't gonna lie to you, my heart stopped. I couldn't breathe. No, I couldn't breathe because I don't know. I was having a heart attack a little bit. I don't know, but I just couldn't breathe. You know, it's like I couldn't move. It's like I couldn't do nothing. It's like my whole body shut down and I couldn't breathe. It's like I was leaving this earth, you know. But crazy part, my pop spirit came in my room and he was talking so clear. I'm like, who? You know, I hearing you and he just screaming my name and I'm like, and you talk to me, you know, over and over. But people might think I'm bullshit. It's so real. I never, nobody in Georgia, I only got saved by angels and Jesus. Like, nobody knew I died in that house so many times. When that happened, my pops kept talking to me, you know, and next thing you know, when he seen I responding, like I'm responding back, and I'm trying to get back right. That's when he like, okay. When he seen me get back right, that's when he left. You know, but he stayed in that room and kept talking to. He got a lot of more response because I was unresponsive. Like my whole body shut down. I couldn't move. It's like my heart was stopping all type of junk. And that's when it hit me like, damn, man. And then next thing you know, while I'm going through that, man, I look around. I'm getting bad news about my homies back home getting killed, bro getting locked up. Then this motherfucking bit like this girl I like really was in deep in love with. I'm thinking this shawty like really care for a nigga, but really it's just one of those, you know, not like no hoe or nothing. Just I feel like this shit just was all part of the plan. Me being a loner, you know? Cause we're like, when she got in the car accident, I did the same thing. I'm like, hell no. I went to Jesus, you know, I went to Jesus crying my ass off like I did with my mama. She's like, no, don't take her, take me. You know, cause in my head, I'm like, bro, I don't got shit to live for. You know, when she was got in the car accident, I like, bro, I ain't got shit to live for. Both of my parents dead. My best friend gone. All my bros gone. All my bros locked up, and people I'm close to don't even live by me. So it's like I don't got shit to live for. So I'm begging Jesus to take me and not her through the car accident. And the whole time I'm still losing bros, and I just like, bro, just take me. I gave up. I say, I know I'm supposed to be one of your toughest soldiers, but I give up. I gave up. I ain't got nothing else to live for. That's all I kept telling him. And I told him I don't want to wake up. Just let me die. You know. And every time he kept waking me up, I got more madder. I got more madder because it's like, why you keep waking me up? Like I don't got no purpose. That's what I'm telling myself. I don't got a purpose. Then the people who say they love me, they talking down on me, making stories about me, acting like they care, and then they try to throw shit in my face. Then they try to bring my mama into it. It's just like a whole bunch of shit people said to me in the dark that rubbed me the wrong way. It was like, you know, the enemy ain't let up. You know, so it's like I kept getting attacked each way in the dark, man. You know, and somehow, man, I finally got the wish. You know, Jesus finally gave me the wish. One night I went to sleep and was not gonna wake up. I finally got the wish. He finally gave me my wish. You know, I went to sleep. Everything stopped. My heart stopped. Everything. But my mom came to me. You know, and she slapped the hell out of me. Her spirit slapped the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. Like she was just telling me, "Nah, we raised you better than this. You gonna fight. You for the live life." That's what she was telling me. She was yelling at me. She said, you giving up. You ain't giving up. You living for something. You gotta live. You gotta live your life." And when she say they raised me better than this, to not just be give up. I never was a quitter. And when after she said that, and then her last words was, I'm gonna live. And then she slapped the hell out of me. That slap woke me up, cause I was dead. You know, I was dead. And she never slapped me. I probably, somebody would have seen me in my bed thinking I'm asleep, and I'm dead. So when I finally got that wish, I got saved again. That after my mom came to me, that's when I realized, what really made me want to change. I started making more music. That's when I ran to music, I ran to music, and that's when I started expressing myself through the music. That's when I started making a whole bunch of pain music. When I about to kill myself, stab myself to death, that's when I made pain letter. You know, this shit crazy. When I about for like before I had the gun, I was about to stab myself to death. That's when something on my heart say hop in the booth. So I made pain letter. You know, I think pain letter not on YouTube though. I know it's on Bandcamp somewhere. But before I was about to stab myself to death, somebody just like something in my heart, something just told me, "Hey, make music." So that's when I made pain letter and explain how I want to kill myself. Explain like I just hope they know how I feel. And, just know I kept it real, and just telling people that I was gonna kill myself. And the crazy part, middle of the song, like the second verse, I really was crying. I started breaking down because that's how I was feeling. You know, before I made a song, I was gonna kill myself regardless. But that's what, like, middle of the song, certain like this song, it sound like, I was crying because I broke down middle of the song and I left it in there because, bro, that shit really saved me from not doing it. Then the other time, that's when I started just making music. Every night I would make like over 10 songs. Every night just going in. Then I started, where I have fun at. I was playing like that's when I was on Apex heavy. Like I was playing certain games heavy. Just be like that what used to help me. Like people don't know. Like I was just playing the game, right? Playing the game and having a DVD on at night every night. No god, like this shit so crazy now. Now I look at it, but I used to watch Grown Ups and this Tyler Perry play every night. I'm just changing it up. I no care. I used to change it up. But man, it just was crazy. Like now I look at it like how far I overcame in life in general. You know, in general, I went from wanting to kill myself. Cause I didn't see myself be this far and want to live and want to be at peace and want to be happy. Cause tell the truth, I ain't want to see another birthday. I did not want to see another birthday, man. No, I enjoy a birthday with my mama. Then I enjoy her birthday with her. And after her birthday, after that month, I lost her. You know, and it's crazy. It's like that's why I hate my birthday, cause like shit. When I first turned that, I lost my motherfucking grandma. You know, I lost my grandma after my like 16th birthday. Then, you know, then I lost my guy. Cause it's fucked up. Cause I had to bury my homie. I had to bury one of my bros like 2 days before my birthday. Then I lose my grandma after my birthday. Then I lost my pops after my birthday. Like the pattern is so fucked up. That's why people don't understand. Like when my birthday time, I don't like it. I had to bury my one of my close bros 2 days before my birthday. Losing my grandma after my birthday. Losing my pops after my birthday. Losing my mom after my birthday and her birthday. And she passed. So it's like everything before or after my birthday. It's like it ain't no goddamn good memories. Imagine before you 23, you for the spend the rest of your years alone. That's how crazy it is, man. A lot of people don't understand that. I always had visions of me of being alone, and then that dream turned into reality. That dream of me being alone turned into reality. That shit turned to reality. No cap. Shit, y'all, man. I ain't no cap, man. Young and just staying consistent, still pushing, and not giving up on nothing, you know. Just hoping this next vision I can turn into reality. Cause I know, like, now I know, like, all that other shit is behind me. Like, that shit really is. And it ain't no more, like, no more want to kill myself, no more sad days. But it just be like some shit in my story that I won't never get the answers to. You know, with my sister, I won't never get answers to. So, like, if she be on me heavy, I can't even know what that means because I don't got the answers to that shit. They don't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why I be like, damn, you know, a lot of other things, man. This shit just, everything's just temporary. You know, man. That's why I say, man, Jesus is good all the time, man, through the good and the bad. You just gotta, accept what come with it. Just know, man, everything you go through is part of your story, your testimony. Just learn from it. Take all them L's as a lesson. Don't let them be losses. The only losses you gonna take is losing somebody that you ain't gonna see again. But man, life lessons ain't no L. It's just lessons at the end. You know, L you learn. You know what I'm saying? Like you just live and you learn, man. But just know, man, your life is important. Just know, man, your life is precious, man. Don't throw your life away off how you feeling or what you going through at the moment. Cause man, you gonna regret trying to do it. If I look back now, if I can rewind back and tell the old me, it ain't worth it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tell myself it ain't worth it. If I could go back to the old me and tell them, bro, don't do it. When all the times I had the gun to my head, I would have told the old me, don't do it. You know, yo, what's going on? All them times I tried to stab myself to death, I would have told myself, bro, it ain't worth it. That's the new me telling my old self that. You know, no God, I tell myself, listen, bro, it ain't worth it. You know, I ain't talk to myself like that. Back then, I always used to just talk to Jesus and just be talking to myself, but not telling myself like, bro, it's not worth it. You know, I just had a whole bunch of dark clouds over me. You know, and I had the wrong people around. People who ain't really care for me. Only time that they want to talk to me is to benefit them. Once I help them with their problem, they don't want to talk to a person. Once I say shit they don't like, they don't want to talk to me. That's when I get called the devil. That's when I call, oh, I don't know why I talk to you. Oh, I hate you. Hope your fat ass die. What type of shit I got? I hope you die. Hope you when you go to sleep you die again. Don't come back. That type of shit I got. You know. So it's just like, you know, oh, I just got left on red type shit. So that's how I knew. I always knew nobody don't give a fuck about you for real. That, only people want to come around me around that time to be nosy and just try to use shit against me. Same person say they got love for me, try to use everything I told them against me. About my mama death, try to use that against me. And it's just like shit be crazy. Mm. Hey, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, man. I had to learn that though. You know, that's when I'm glad I went through all that, and I'm glad everybody like around that time they did what they did. You know, I to this day I still don't got no hatred towards them. You know, I hope them the best, but it just be like, you know, I had to learn people ain't like you. You know, I had to learn people not like me. When I was down, I still tried to, cope with people, even when they about to feel like they about to lose somebody they love. You know, I was there for them, knowing I just lost my mom. Like that shit just be like, and then when shit hit go left, don't go their way, now they trying to throw everything I told them in my face or putting death on me. That's why I used to feel like I'm cursed. Cause elementary, when I started defending myself and start stepping on bullies and start doing shit that instead of go and tell the teacher, I used to just step on their ass and let them know, bitch, hey, stop trying to bully me. Don't let the size fool you. Oh, just because I'm bolder, just because you think you can do this and that. I choose to be a different breed, and I get taught you ain't gonna be shit in life. You gonna end up in the cell in the grave. Hey man, I appreciate that, player. Hey, I appreciate that. You ain't even had to subscribe. Just be vibing though. A lot of people don't know how I am because all my life I had to defend myself or I had to defend somebody around me. Like people don't understand. I feel like I had to get hurt so many times. Cause if somebody I love around and shit go down, I'ma die for that person. I didn't like the Lord had put me in certain situations to show me motherfuckers ain't for to die for you. Like that's why sometimes I used to ask Jesus sometimes, why the fuck, why you ain't let nothing happen when he was around me, or why you ain't let that shit go down? Why you waited till he's somewhere else and let it go down? Uh, like how he get set up when he wasn't around me? Why he didn't do that? Cause when he was around me, he would have never died. He never probably went to no setup. They would have never got no kill like that. You should ask myself like, damn, when bro did that, why the hell he ain't called me like he usually do? I used to ask myself that. Like, damn, my little bro, why he ain't called me before he killed himself? Maybe, I used to ask myself all this shit like a lot of years. Like, damn, why the fuck bro got killed when he wasn't around me? Why when he around me nothing don't happen? I used to ask myself that. I start feeling like I'm fucking cursed. Like damn, everybody don't put death on me. Everybody don't say I'm gonna end up in jail in the grave. But everybody around me, that's what ended up to them. End up getting locked up, either getting going to or getting killed, or they just change up on me or try to use me, steal from me, try to betray me. But it should be like, damn, everybody done told me I won't never be shit. I'm gonna end up in the cell, grave. Oh, I'm gonna get myself killed. And then it's just like I look back like, damn, but everybody else around me dead or locked up. Start feeling like I'm cursed. I used to feel like, damn, I'm bad luck. Like I used to be. That's why people don't understand. Like to this day, I can fuck with somebody, but I won't let nobody get close to me. Cause I be feeling like I'm cursed still, even though I don't have the right to feel like that. But it just be like losing everybody around you went from everybody from your circle and your storyline supposed to be main characters, not main characters no more. And then you look around, it's like you feel like you're the only one standing. Like man, that shit. They're like, what the fuck? Then I be asking myself like, damn, do I really got a purpose in this world? Or I just, it took for me to just still be, because when I had my parents, I was still fighting depression. No, I was still pulling up. I was still looking sad as hell. Always going through some shit. And the fucked up part is, bro, I'm gonna say some real shit. You know, a motherfucker told me one time, this what made them start like me and want to fuck with me because what the fuck I was posting. I say, bitch, I was posting sad shit. So when I look back, it's like a motherfucker just was fucking with me because I was sad and depressed. Like, huh? Right, that's when I realized, like, bro, people liked me when I was depressed. But now, I'm like a youngin' want to live, it's like motherfuckers be trying to test me. But when I was in the dark or when I was depressed, posting about long live, damn, bro, I miss you, damn, this and that, motherfuckers, oh, this and that. But now when a motherfucker want to be happy, it's like totally different. But when I was in the dark, motherfuckers just were fucking with me for the wrong reasons. And that's why I be feeling like I couldn't have friends or have nobody around me because I called them out on bullshit. I was not no yes man. You know, bro, when my pop passed, a motherfucker tried to get back with me and try to use, like, try to catch me when I'm vulnerable, thinking like, okay, I can come back in his life because he just lost his pops. Then when I caught on to it, the motherfucker start acting like I'm crazy. And that's when I'm like, you know, and the fucked up part is, that's when I noticed, like, that's when my best friend come around me. When a certain person come or a certain person trying to come around me for the wrong reasons, he'll pop up, like he'll try to block it. You know, that's when I knew, like, damn. So it's like, but my sister, I just don't know what the fuck when she do when she come. Cause her ass become her spirit be so fucking strong. I don't know what the fuck she trying to tell me. I don't know if she sees some shit. I don't know. Cause my sister, I remember last time the shit lasted a week. This time it lasted like 2 days, whole 2 days. Like it was so heavy I couldn't stream. I couldn't stream on Twitch like that. I had my phone on D&E. Even though my phone on silent, bro, I had to put my phone on D&E. I never put my phone on D&E. It always be silent though, but that bitch was on D&E. That's when I'm like, yo, some shit ain't right. And I was just listening to Wanna Be Alone, right? That's how I was feeling. That's gonna be on the album too. Wanna Be Alone. Cause, it be so much things in my storyline that I won't never know. It's so many missing pieces in my storyline. It just be like, man, you know what it is. It's just like, I probably don't know what fully gonna be wrong with me because shit, I was never close to people on my dad's side. I know some of my people on my dad's side got thyroid problems, but they claim they were checking that, but that probably was a lie. So I don't know what the fuck really wrong with me. All I just know I got like some type of bone disease and in my bones, but I really don't know what it's like. You know, I know I got sleep apnea. I put sleep with a machine, but I don't. So shit, it's just like, man, so much things can happen to me. And I'm just, living by faith and walking by faith every day. You know, just hoping, man. Just hoping, man. Cause like, damn, man. I don't know, like, and I'm gonna make it out. You know, like, I always gotta be realistic with myself. Shit, you know, walking by faith every day and knowing shit, anything can happen to me in my sleep still. Like, I ain't beat sleep apnea. I ain't even beat heart stopping me in my sleep. Shit, I still get that shit still can go down. It's like a lot of shit keep me, I don't try to think about it, but it just be like shit. But now I wanna live now, That's it though, man. Just more and more I say I wanna live, I feel like damn I'm getting closer to the end, cause you know that's the last thing my mama said. She wanted to live, and she passed away, and I just be, it's sometimes when I say I want to live, I hope, Lord, Jesus know what I mean by that. So it just be like, man, it just be like so much that y'all can just go on and tell you day by day, and just, man, keep trying to stay consistent, stay on my grind, not give up on anything, man. You know, but man, if you out there going through something, just know you gonna get through it. You just gotta keep going, keep staying consistent, and keep pushing. Never give up on yourself. Man. Really about to put my phone on charge though. But listen, man, everybody out there keep going. Listen, man, keep staying consistent and never give up on yourself. Always believe in yourself, no matter what. Just know Jesus got the last say so. God got the last say so. So if He wake you up every day, man, you believe in yourself. Be blessed, 'cause He ain't had to wake you up today, but He did. You know, but hell, man, I will try to be back on later. If I don't, shit, I'll be back on tomorrow, though, for sure, for sure. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody who stopped by. I appreciate everybody who was showing love. Appreciate everybody who fought with me. Man, just know, keep going, keep staying consistent. Be proud of yourself every day. Just know your life is now, man. But I will be back on if later or tomorrow, man.